You know, every once in a while in America, and I suspect throughout the world, a dichotomy presents itself that really cuts to the heart of what's wrong with us as a species. And two films are playing right now. One is called Let the Right One In. It's a Swedish film. It is about a boy who falls in love with a vampire. And it's a fantastic film. It's amazing. It's really probably the best film I've seen this year, better than The Dark Knight even. Certainly not in terms of scope or grandeur, but in terms of making a personal, emotional statement about. I mean, I don't want to call it a forbidden romance because that would cheapen it. But it's a story of two pariahs who, I think, heal each other's wounds to an extent. And I can maybe not relate to that, but I wish I could. And it's certainly something that impacted me profoundly and was very beautiful. And then there's another film opening this Friday. It's already shown in sneak previews, and it is, of course, the suddenly ubiquitous film Twilight, which is based on the book written by a Mormon lady by the name of Stephanie Meyer, or Myers. I don't know if it's a S at the end or not. It doesn't really fucking matter. The point is that it's really nothing more than a crass piece of commercial bullshit designed specifically to wet the panties of teenage girls. The reason that those films are so interesting is because they both have such similar plots. They're both about teenage vampire romances. They're so similar in terms of story, so vastly different in terms of delivery and in message, mind you. But it's just so strange to have films with such similar rude ideas. But the really interesting thing is that one is made very well, one is artful and beautiful and just deeply intimate and interesting, and it has opened in 26 theaters and made about $439,000. And then one is just a piece of commercial garbage, an utterly disposable movie-going experience that could not really emotionally impact anyone unless they were, you know, so soulless that they could be moved by fucking Jay-Z. And that movie will make millions. It will make millions of dollars and will spawn infinite sequels until the point where the actors either get too old and ugly to play their roles anymore, or the screaming masses of fickle teenage girls lose interest. So it all brings me to this question. Why, when we are presented with something of quality and just artistic integrity, we shun that in favor of something that is just mediocre and hackneyed? Why do we make the choice to accept something that is substandard? Why do we extol that which is mediocre at the cost of that which is exceptional? I don't understand that about us. Could someone explain this shit to me? It doesn't make any fucking sense.